Anyone?
If you had been told you're going to get 42 points, put that on the board, would you have thought that was going to be enough against Jacksonville this afternoon?
It doesn't matter when you give them 14 more. That's on me, and I'll take full blame for those points and that loss because you can't put your defense in that situation.
There were plenty of times they were keeping up their safeties and then jumping them back to help against the outside receivers. Was there anything that they were doing that caught you off guard and forced you to go through more progressions? Or
Nope, they just were their usual really good selves.
And fourth and a foot twice. 19 times in your career you have rushed on 4th and 1. 18 times you've converted them. Why twice today? No quarterback sneak.
I don't know. It's been a while since we run a quarterback sneak. I'm for it. I don't know if that's kind of over my head when it comes to why we don't do it. I'm not going to sit here and second guess why don't we quarterback sneak. I don't know how many years it's been since we've ran a quarterback sneak. It's not like it's just this year. So I don't know.
Do you have a signal or anything with Pounce where you guys can just do that on your own? And just
Yes and no. It can be risky if it's just you and Pouncey, the only two that know it, because there's obviously your guards wouldn't be going and everything else like that. So, that's just, I'm not going to sit here and second guess and say we lost that game because of those calls.
And you know how precious these opportunities are. 13-3 during the regular season, an opportunity slips away today. With all this talent on the team that you've been around for the past few years, do you feel like it's underachieving in the postseason or a disappointment?
Yeah, obviously if you don't win the Super Bowl, you've underachieved, right? Because that's always our goal. It wasn't our day, it wasn't our year. I will give praise to the man upstairs, to God, not only in victory but in defeat, because what an awesome season it's been. We fall short, obviously, because we don't win at all, but it's been a lot of fun with these guys.
And you've had a lot of last-minute victories this season, a lot of single-digit victories. How hard was it to throw a touchdown pass on the final play of the game and it not be enough?
It's the way I look at that is that nobody quit, and literally to the last second of the game, nobody stopped, nobody quit, nobody gave up, and that's what makes me proud of this team and young guys and the linemen. Just having the block over and over and over and working down the field, knowing that you score a touchdown there at the end and it's basically irrelevant, but nobody quit, and I think it speaks volumes for who this team is.
Was it a hollow feeling at that moment?
Of course, because it's not enough. We wanted an opportunity to go win the game. That's what we all crave and want that opportunity. Just didn't happen today.
Was there ever a feeling of urgency associated with this season based on who might be back and who might not be back?
We never really thought about. I never thought about that. I don't know what's going on with people's contracts. I don't know how many years guys have left. Other than the guys up front, I know those guys are all under contract, and that's a good feeling. But and obviously, a lot's made of Le'Veon, so you know that. But the urgency is always there when you feel like you've got a good team, when you feel like you've got a team that has a lot of potential and a lot of things go their way, and it stinks that you fall short.
Do you still feel that way about this one?
What's that?
This team, do you still feel this is a good team?
Absolutely. No, not at all.
And as the leader, the veteran, when your head coach makes a major decision, like let's onside kick it or let's not, do you listen in on that? Are you a part of that in any way?
I'm not a part of it, no.
Do you just have an interest in what happens, or are you just like, that's above my pay grade, so whatever?
Yeah, what am I going to do? Tell coach, hey, onside or kick it deep? Like, I didn't even know an onside was coming. When the series is over, I'm over there working with Randy and Landry and Todd and other offensive guys. We're talking about what just happened, what we need to do moving forward, and then you just kind of look out and see the onside. So that's nothing that I can control anyway.
You lost an opportunity to win the game because of the.
I'm sorry, can you start over, please, sir?
You feel like you didn't have an opportunity to win the game because you're down 10 instead of 7 with the onside kick there?
We still had 140 something. We got to score quick, and we got down the field. It just wasn't quick enough.
And there was a lot of talk about the Patriots this season and even this week before the Jaguars game. Do you feel like some of your guys maybe looked ahead or spoke out of turn with some of
I don't think so. Everybody I talked to, I mean, we were dialed in. I think a lot of, as it was all season, in my opinion, a lot of the distractions, if you will, were outside. I mean, they were created by us, but they kind of were magnified outside of our locker room, and inside the locker room, it never really was an issue. I know I wasn't looking forward. I know a lot of the guys I talked to weren't. So I don't really think that was as big of a deal as it was probably made to be.
And
Do you have to believe this core group of players is capable of getting to the Super Bowl?
Yes, I do. I absolutely do.
And I know you're just 15 minutes removed from taking off your uniform, but already some of your teammates are saying he'll definitely be back, he'll definitely be back. Can you even think about that at this moment? Can you even say, yes, I still have a desire to play?
Oh, I definitely have a desire to play football. I love this game. I love these guys. Like I said, it's tough. It stings. You hate to lose it. You hate to lose it at home. I feel bad because I feel like I let the fans down, my teammates down. And you know, the fans, we gave them so much to enjoy and cheer for this year, but to lose this at home, I know that a lot of them, not a lot, there'll be some that say, you know, we had a great season, thanks for the ride, but a lot of them are disappointed like we are. It wasn't enough. And I feel bad for that. I feel like I let a lot of people down, and I'll take it all on myself. That's fine, and I have no problem with that. And I will be, like I said, I don't know about contracts and who's coming back, but I know the guys up front are, and that makes it good for me. And so I look forward to next year with those guys.
Anything else for Ben?
So we don't need to ask you this again? Like, that's it?
Like you're doing now?
I'm just making sure that we don't have to ask you for the next 5 months.
My answer was good enough.